Hi everyone, welcome to a very short video tutorial about how to use Mavic for trendjacking. So if you stay until the end of the video, I will actually share with you a comparison between how you trendjack with Mavic versus how you trendjack with Claude. So very quickly, what is Mavic? Mavic is an all-in-one AI brand marketer. So once you start working with Mavic, you just upload all your brand information onto Mavic. You actually put your brand logo, fonts, colors, but beyond that, Mavic also captures your customer profiles, the products and services that you sell. And as you use Mavic, Mavic will start to understand more and more about what your brand is about and how to position and promote your brand. So the more you use Mavic, then the more Mavic can actually help you grow. So coming back to trendjacking. So over here on the screen, you can see that this is the Mavic interface. So to start anything with Mavic, you just need to click on the chat. So here I have a new chat. And this was the exact prompt that I used to trendjack the latest Christopher Nolan Odyssey movie. So I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan. And on my feed, I just see all these different scenes from Odyssey everywhere. So I also want to trendjack like every other brand because that's the best way to connect your brand directly into something that the community is excited about. And here's an example of the content that I actually want to create. So over here, this is Man of Many. They cover a lot of movie themes, trends, and I followed it myself. And that's when I got the idea that, hey, I also want to create content to trendjack this movie. However, since I'm Mavic, what I want to do is to trendjack, create an Instagram post that talks about how to use Mavic for trendjacking, of course. So over here, once I put the instruction into Mavic, Mavic is, looked through the content, studied it, and I wanted to ask me some questions about how the post should be. So these are just 3 questions. I wanted a carousel post, the trendjack angle. It gave me a few angles, and I chose one of it. And the caption, the tone is also here. So once Mavic has all this information from me and my user preference, Mavic went to create this content. So over here, we have the title slide, the problem, etc. You can see the font is really consistent. And when you create social media posts from Mavic, then the logos are also placed into the image for branding purposes. However, Mavic did not create this in one shot in the way I like it, because the first version of the title slide was actually like this on the left. So I like the angle, but I didn't really like this image. So I actually gave the feedback. So I told Mavic, hey, use this attached image. I found an image and then I put it for the first page. And then Mavic did it. It did replace the background, but it covered the face. So I was like, okay, you have to show the face. So please move the face downwards so this picture will be good. And this is the final image. So all of whatever you create with Mavic, you can give direct feedback to the exact image, to the exact asset. So over here, if you scroll down on this side panel, you can see this is where I give the feedback. Say move the image down, and Mavic actually moved the image down. It allows me to do that for each of the image. So you can actually have as much control or as little control as you like. But beyond the images, I also need a caption. So Mavic gave me the caption here, from here, and from here I can directly schedule it onto Mavic. Onto my social channels. I can select the pictures that I want from the generated content. And I can also use the drop down here to select all the different social channels that I want to post to. And all the previews are here. I can change it. Scroll. And that's really it. So end to end, probably it took me 5-10 minutes. And you can see the dates that it was published. It was literally just published before I did this video tutorial. And now that it's being published from Mavic, the benefit is any post that you publish from Mavic, we track the first 72 hours. So we kind of see how on an hourly basis the post engagement grows. And for the first 30 days, we track it on a daily basis. So we can kind of see the velocity of the content and learn from it and create better organic content, hopefully. So that's it. Well, since you're still around, let me show you exactly how the same prompt fed on Claude. So this is my Claude interface. and I send this same prompt. And okay, so this is my project folder, and you can see that it is a project folder that already has a lot of information about Mavic, but not for marketing, for like operations and stuff. So Claude went to do the research and asked me a couple of questions, and here's what Claude made. So it gave me this 6 slides on very text focused 6 slides with nice, I guess, design, which is okay. I think this looks, the content is nice. It's just not on brand. It's not on my brand, and definitely not in my brand colors, and doesn't have my brand logo. And yeah, so that's the side-by-side comparison. So if you want to do Trendjack and you are looking for a very, very fast way to make sure you don't miss any cultural moments, you can start free on Mavic. Give Mavic all the brand information it needs to know in order to create good content. That's it.